Hello everyone and welcome back to Undead Nightmare.
Let's go!
No! Get off! No! Get off! Get away! Get off!
Another satisfied customer, Mr. West Dickens?
Oh, hello, John. Poor fellow can't get enough.
As I see.
Get rid of him, would you?
Why?
Well, because we're old friends.
No.
Because we'll team up and fight the forces of darkness together.
No.
Because I've got something you want. Trust me, you cynical bastard. Oh. Thank you, dear boy. Oh, thank you. Oh, did you get the stuff?
Of course.
Oh, excellent. Oh, wait just a minute. Here you go. Now these should help. If I've got my mathematics correct, they'll blow the buggers apart.
And if you've got your sums wrong?
Oh, ye of little faith. Now listen, John. You're going to need some more serious weaponry. I've got a plan, but you need to pick up some old parts at Riley's charge.
Another shopping trip.
Yeah, well, excuse me if my efforts at salvation are interrupting your busy social calendar, John. I'm only trying to help because...
Because we're old friends, I know. You better not be wasting my time.
Me? Never. Perish the thought.
Meanwhile in the background, War is being assaulted by a zombie cougar, so if we could just get over there, that would be great.
Yeah, that seems kind of important here.
So yeah, West Dickens gave us phosphorus coating for our bullets as well as the recipe to make more of it, but I never actually end up using that because I kind of forget that exists. And after all, we can just kill any zombie by just shooting them in the head, so it's not really something that we particularly need.
Okay, so it's a little superfluous.
Yeah, we can create the coating by picking some flowers, but I'm not going to be wandering around in tall trees. Or anything like that. Also, we do have the treasure hunt challenges as well. So let's take a look at that real quick. So yeah, we can see some stuff is hidden there. Pretty close to McFarlane Ranch, that looks like their train station in that first image, but I think I ended up getting this one off screen. It's just ammo, you don't get anything interesting in there, so it was really a priority. So what did he tell us to do? We need to get to Riley's charge here to get some stuff, but first we can see there is a missing souls icon here over Fort Mercer, so let's go check what that's all about.
In a time of enormous crisis, I might have known the government would have you boys doing the work of a common clerk.
Well, thank you for your input, citizen. I'm glad you find life so funny.
My pleasure.
Do you think this poor girl's family finds life quite so funny right now?
Family? I assumed she was a common killer.
She's a missing person. Missing presumed dead, I guess. But you keep cracking them jokes.
I'm sorry, mister. I guess I spoke a little out of turn.
I ain't the one you should be apologizing to. Just find the girl. She's 15. Millicent Waterbury.
I like how they just use a generic font on that poster. So yeah, these are the Undead Nightmare version of the bounty missions in the main game.
I see.
And we'll be doing the first one here. There's like a dozen of these, but this is the only one that actually has like real dialogue or anything interesting, so we'll be doing this one. Horse, out of the way please, thank you.
Stop that now!
Now to be fair, the explosive rifle might have been a bad idea in this case anyway, so let's just pull off some fancy headshots. Sadly there's 7 zombies and we have only 6 bullets, but oh well.
An alternative would have been to throw the zombie bait somewhere, and then use the explosive rifle.
Come on, your family's worried sick.
Well, I mean, I keep forgetting the bait exists.
Thank God you came along.
What were you doing out here by yourself?
We were so hungry. Even if the forts are enough to go around, I just wanted to find something to eat.
Please don't be alarmed by my burning nightmare horse.
Get you home.
Look, as long as the Rapidash trusts you, it won't set you on fire.
What's your name, mister?
John Marston.
What are you doing? We have to keep moving.
I'm trying to hear the dialogue.
Yeah!
You think it's more pleasant to ride on a flaming horse, or one that's spreading disease?
Pulling at the house like a pack of wolves. It was like they could smell me in there.
No offense, miss, but they could.
It's horrific. Are they alive or dead?
Somewhere in between, I reckon.
It's some kind of punishment for our sins, isn't it? It's a curse. My pa warned me, but I didn't listen. This is all my fault.
What are you talking about?
I kissed a man and we weren't even betrothed.
Don't worry. Believe me, if that's the extent of your sins, I'm in a whole heap more trouble than you are.
Yeah, somehow I doubt that was the thing that caused the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
This sickness, it ain't like nothing I've seen before.
You're telling me.
I mean, my Uncle Pete gets incoherent and mighty gropey from time to time, and coughs up some bilious horrors of the morning, but never anything like this.
I'm pretty sure whatever your Uncle Pete's got is saloon-related. Now let's try to get you back to whatever's left of your family in one piece. Slow it up now.
According to Seth, the origin of this plague might be somewhere in Mexico, so we are supposed to be heading there shortly. As soon as we can find some type of transport over there.
Here we are.
Well, that'll be fun.
Can't seem to get away from this place. Let's go!
It always is.
Like I said, thank you. Good luck helping your family, Mr. Marston.
Thank you.
Plenty of more just like him, Mr. Comedian. We got a whole host of missing folk.
Yeah, I did some of the missing persons side quests. There we go, I can speak English. Yeah, I did some of them off screen, but I just didn't show them off because there isn't really anything interesting about them.
That's fair.
So let's head on over to West Dickens again. And watch as the frame rate just takes a dive whenever there's a close-up of war.
West Dickens! Nigel! Where are you, old man? You better not have gotten killed.
Under here!
Get out here.
Are you alone?
No. I brought the great mass hordes of the undead with me. Of course I'm alone.
Well, it's not the undead I'm worried about, dear boy. I kind of like them. It's the normal people I can't stand.
What's happened?
Now, don't be like that. I haven't done anything, or stolen anything, or even lied that much.
What then?
A bunch of people just chased me out of town. They blame me for everything that's happened. I tell you, John Marston, I've been selling health tonics for years, from here to Timbuktu, and never once has there been a demonic bloodlust or the undead rising up. It's preposterous.
Okay.
No, they want to hang me. Me, an honest salesman. Can you believe that?
Snake oil merchant who cried wolf.
Well, yeah, something like that. Well, I'm headed south. I'm headed down to Mexico. I hear things are much better down there. Not to mention the climate and the nice locals, but also the merciful lack of cannibalistic morons with infectious eye diseases. Oh, did you get the bits and bobs I requested?
Sure.
Ah, ha, ha. Excellent. Just a moment. Okay. No, I don't. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Ah, there. See. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Here you go.
I risked my life for this? A blunderbuss? Is this a joke? What is this, 1850?
Oh, ye of such little faith. You've been hanging around cattle and killers too long. You've got the compassion of a mass murderer and the intellect of a cow patty.
I'll stick your faith in this gun where the sun don't shine.
This is the weapon of choice for demonic horde killers everywhere, from Romania to Edinburgh and all the other places the undead roam. You can put pretty much anything into it and blow a bunch of the buggers away in one go. Makes your rifle look like a pea shooter.
You better not be lying to me.
Would I lie to you, John? To others, I admit the occasional sin of omission. But to you, never, dear boy. Now, wait. Yeah. Now, I am headed down to Mexico. Is there any chance that I will see you there?
We shall see.
Well, if you're interested, I should be at Solomon's Folly in a few days, trying to figure out a way to get in. I hear the border is not as open as it used to be. Ta-ta!
So yeah, at this point you can go and complete some side quests. I think you actually have to complete all the side quests before you can actually go do the next mission, so they are all kind of mandatory, honestly.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does. But anyway, this is when you can go do them if you haven't yet. But since we have, let's just go to Solomon's Folly and talk to West Dickens again to get this show on the road.
Ah, Mr. Marston.
What's going on? You got a passage into Mexico?
For me, no. But for you, maybe. It all depends on your relationship with good old Uncle Samuel.
What are you talking about?
Well, the border is indeed closed, but the army is sending a train down there. Now, whether it's to help the Mexicans there or to escape the problems here, I have no idea.
But I thought things were better in Mexico.
Better or worse, it's certainly different.
So why am I going and not you?
Well, that's a matter of age, dear boy. The Army don't have many recruits with quite my level of experience.
So,
you are on your own. There's a train at Benedict Point, and it's leaving soon once they've got all of the soldiers rounded up.
okay.
And your venerable friend here has done some more help. I have found some less than happy campers who have given up on glory and abandoned Uncle Sam's ranks. They're hiding out at Scratching Post. One of them might give you a uniform.
Okay. What about you?
Baghdad, dear boy. Well, either that or Fort Mercer. Or perhaps it's time to meet my maker with drool coming out of my mouth and a lust for human blood.
You take care of yourself.
I always do, dear boy. I always do.
Right, so we're going to need a uniform, and apparently these deserters might be able to give us one.
Well, they're not gonna need them.
Well, I guess not. So let's go see if we can convince them. Not really a very long trip, but we do get to show off War's special skill here. Just running over the undead and setting them on fire, which is always satisfying. Oh, of course.
Show of hands. Anyone surprised? No one at all?
Looks like you could use a hand, fellas.
Now this might actually be a good place to show off the blunderbuss. And I should be taking it out in a second here. Any day now. No, not the revolver. Although the revolver is very good for actually nailing headshots on these guys.
Yeah, that was pretty clean.
Even without Deadeye, but yeah, here's the blunderbuss. So let's see how this works. So yeah, the blunderbuss uses undead parts for ammo. We can loot the zombies to get more parts.
I assume you can't loot a blunderbuss zombie for parts?
No, you cannot. And the problem is that in order to craft more blunderbuss ammo, you need a lot of undead parts. I mean a lot.
Really?
Yeah. So, since we have the explosive rifle, the blunderbuss is kinda redundant to us. I think the explosive rifle was actually added in a separate DLC and it wasn't in the original release of this. But because I have the Game of the Year edition, we have access to it.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how that works. I'm not 100% sure. But like, I played this around launch and I did not have the explosive rifle DLC at that point, I don't think. And I don't recall it being in the game. I might be mistaken because that was almost a decade ago. So anyway, let's just loot some of these guys. Now this one just had ammo. All the guys that have ammo belts just give you ammo. And there was also a box that I saw earlier, so I figured let's just go ahead and open that. It might have some ammo in it or something. But instead, this is actually where the uniform is.
Oh.
If we can ever actually open it.
Oh, so you don't even have to talk to them.
Thanks. I feel like such a noble patriot.
But the game treats it as if we had talked to them. Because we had killed all the zombies.
Stay safe.
If we had tried to open that earlier, they probably would have gotten angry at us. So I just kind of skipped a bit of dialogue there by accident, but it probably wasn't anything particularly exciting anyway, so no real issues there, I suppose.
Yay, speedrun strats.
Indeed. So let's go over to the train here, which we briefly saw as well at Mercer Station. Don't worry about my flaming death horse.
Get the backside! Get the back! Get back! Come on! Out the back! Conserve your ammo!
Yep, I'm just a normal soldier. Nothing weird to see here. The frame rate really doesn't like the flame effect.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It's even worse on PS3, I would assume.
Oh yeah, there's no way that that's gotta be this DLC is pleasant on PS3.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I checked the Digital Foundry frame rate tests on all the versions, and yeah, the PS3 version, even in the main game when you're not really doing anything, it still drops to like 20 to 25 FPS.
Jeez.
Let alone when you're actually doing stuff. And especially in the DLC. It's not pleasant. Even my friend who couldn't really care less about performance issues and lower resolutions and stuff like that, when he saw the PS3 version of this, he was like, this doesn't look right. Because he had seen the Xbox version before, because I had played it. Or he has seen it on my Xbox. So yeah, the PS3 version of this is not amazing. So let's just get rid of these fellers here again before we can get on the train.
Engines ready! Come on, man! Let's get the hell out of here! You did real good, soldier.
Basic training was very thorough.
Well, that's good. These degenerates are only good at whoring and drinking. Let's roll out! Stay alert, man! These Mongols are everywhere!
This train headed for Mexico?
God willing.
What's the army going there for?
Officially, to help our Latin brethren in their time of need. Unofficially, to get the hell out of here before things get even worse. See what we can steal down there.
Always one step ahead, ain't we?
Eyes up! More of the bloodsuckers!
I don't think they suck blood.
Are they vampires?
No, that's the Sleeping Dogs DLC.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, those are Jiangxi. Do we even care about these guys if we're on a moving train?
Not really. What we do care about is this amazing music that plays during this.
I mean, I'll give you that. The music is great. But I don't think we should be wasting our bullets on these guys.
Kinda wish the music didn't kinda go quiet when we used Deadeye. The track we are listening to is called Dead Sled, and it's by a band called Kreeps, with a K. They did a couple of songs in this DLC, or for this DLC, and they are both great.
Yeah, I think overall for the DLC, I think the music's been my favorite part of it so far.
Blocking the track!
Ooh, that was some texture popping.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, now we have to care about things.
Get down and get the debris off the track! Let's go! Let's go! Come on, soldier! Move! Move!
We're moving. We're moving.
Make Uncle Sam proud, soldiers. Come on. Clear the tracks quickly. Let's go. Come on. We ain't got all day. Quick, quick, quick! Fight! 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 Get back here and fight! What are you, young?
Well, I guess we have to do everything around here. Luckily we have just a weapon for that.
Quick, little bastard, work it!
Oh, where did you come from?
Huh.
And so much for the army. I guess they just turn tail and run. At the sight of a couple of zombies.
Does that mean we have to drive the train by ourselves?
Indeed it does.
Only way I'm getting into Mexico.
Alright, well, off we go, I guess. We can never get on the train. Well, we have made it to Mexico somewhat unscathed, so next time I guess we'll start exploring the towns here and see if those are doing any better than the towns in the US. Spoiler, they are not.
I'm glad our horse came along with us.
Well, of course he did.
You're a good horse, War.